And all right, guys, this is Walter Hudson here bringing you today's 1 p.m. matchup of the Bulls and the Heat. Here we are, guys. We have a full Bulls team today. They performed very well last week in a nail-biter against the Bucks. Final score was 91-92, as the Bucks did edge the Bulls by 1 point. But what I will say is that the Bulls played out of their mind. They just kind of got the game stolen from them from an amazing performance from Billy Baptist of the Bucks. But this Bulls team is looking to capitalize off that good performance. Both teams, the Heat and the Bulls, come off 0-2. The Heat show a lot of promise. They just haven't been able to keep their cool under pressure. But let's see if they can keep their heads in the game, and let's see if they can make something happen. And this is just a matchup of styles, guys. So with the Heat being a faster, more athletic and faster paced team, going up against a slower paced, more aggressive shooting Bulls team. We have Benny and Miguel Munoz at the guards. We have Bobby Krivokapic at the 3 spot. You have Nick Crow at the 4 and Seth Johnson at the 5. And then as Nick Crow gets the layup to go, getting it going early, and you have Jacquees Springer and Alonzo King out there. You have and he knocks that down. CJ Link. You have CJ Link out there with Keyshawn Williams and their star Terrell Hendricks. And Nick Crow looking to get physical. Miguel Munoz shoots a 3 over the top, doesn't get it to go, but Bobby Krivokapic tips it in and gets it to go. Bobby Krivokapic playing inside, using that size advantage. And shot missed there by Hendricks. But Miguel Munoz brings the ball up the floor, gets it over to Krivokapic, gets to the middle, tosses it to Crow, goes up left-handed. He is left-handed, doesn't get it to go. Hendricks pushes it in transition. Great pass to Alonzo King as he finishes in transition. All right, score is 4-5 right now. The Heat lead, approaching the minute-and-a-half point. And that's a great steal by Alonzo King, one of the more tenacious defenders in the league. But turns it over there. Miguel Munoz comes up with the steal, scoops it to Nick Crow, gets it over to Seth Johnson, gets the foul, and he'll shoot 2 shots at the line. And I'm liking the Bulls' movement in transition. And I'm also liking Seth Johnson being aggressive, getting to the line early. Last game, I believe with the addition of Nick Crow, it helped give Seth Johnson a lot more space inside the paint, with Nick Crow being able to shoot and play inside and rebound, as Seth Johnson knocks down the first shot. But Seth Johnson turned himself into a playmaker in the beginning of the game, and later down that stretch, he hit a few threes to kind of bring it into overtime until Benny Munoz with the huge shot sends him to overtime. But they have the Heat in front of them right now. Alonzo King gets to the middle as the Bulls are in a 2-3 zone. Alonzo King gets straight up the middle of that zone and floats it in. And that's a great steal by Keyshawn Williams. Keyshawn Williams with the steal and the slam in transition. This is what the Heat are known for, guys. But Bobby Krivokapic probably needs to realize he doesn't want to play their pace of ball. Nick Crow, great basket inside. And Nick Crow is trying to put some work in. Terrell Hendricks gets it over to Alonzo King, gets it back inside, pump fakes, scoops it, but he doesn't hold on to it. And he gets fouled by Terrell Hendricks. Nick Crow will get to the line. Nick Crow, I heard through the grapevine, he wasn't proud of his performance last week necessarily, even though he had a pretty solid game if you think about the game as a total. But he feels like he could do much, much, much better. And that's just the sign of somebody you want on your team, somebody you want to strive for greatness with. Crow, as he knocks down the first one, looks to convert 2 for 2. And he knocks it down, and I believe it'll be a lane violation. It doesn't count. So no free throw there. Scores 9-8. Heat lead. Alonzo King gets all the way to the paint, runs into Seth Johnson, gets it to Jacquees Springer, mid-range jumper, and he knocks it down. And they're saying the score is 7-11. That last free throw didn't count because of the lane violation. But I'm not sure.
The 8 counted, but the 9 did not.
Okay, so they did. Okay, so it went from 7. You're correct.
Made the first one without a lane violation, but the second one there was, so that one didn't count.
There we go. Thank you, Aaron. And Benny Munoz scores. Jacquez Springer with another shot, and he knocks it down. Jacquez Springer is having an amazing start to the season for this Heat team, especially for a new addition to someone who hasn't played in this league before. He's very effective. Bobby Krivokapic gets it to Nick Crow. Strong move again, and finishes inside.
Flexing on the defense.
And Nick Crow talking to him. You got Terrell Hendricks gets inside, but tipped by CJ Link. And this Heat team is not going away. I believe Nick Crow has 8 points right now, maybe 9 because of that free throw. But this team is playing very well as of right now. Seth Johnson drives to the paint, bumps, gets the foul. And that's going to be the biggest mismatch.
That'll be his first team's third.
And Bobby Krivokapic gets it to Seth Johnson. CJ Link guarding him, giving him a lot of space. You got Benny Munoz. Gives it to Bobby Krivokapic. Step back, 3-ball, misses. Rebound by Benny Munoz, misses that. CJ Link gets it, pushes it up in transition. And you have Keyshawn Williams with the wild take, but he gets fouled. He's laughing himself.
We have a foul on number 7, Nick Crow. That'll be his first
Yeah, Dubs, that was a very wild take. And I believe it was on the floor. It wasn't a foul on the shot. He's wanted to get it up. Jacquez Springer is 100% from the field. Alonzo King, way to be confident to shoot the ball, but gets it stolen by Keyshawn Williams. Tries to get it to CJ Link, but he still saves it. I don't even understand. To be honest, he saved the ball from going out and then chased it and saved it again. Like that's the DB in him. And CJ Link for 3, misses that one. Munoz with the rebound. Stops, pops, and it drops. Benny Munoz for 3. And that makes it a 1-point game as the score is 15-16. Gets it in. And this is a very good game thus far, guys. These two teams in the past have played very well. Terrell Hendricks with the step back mid-range, doesn't get it to go. Seth Johnson, rebound, looks to outlet it, throws it down to Bobby, but it's a little too much on it. And it'll be Heat ball. And Jacquez Springer for 3, and he is 3 for 3 from the field. Jacquez Springer hot. And this guy's had a very hot start to the season, and he looks to continue. And the first 10 minutes of the game, Benny Munoz gets all the way to the basket and scores.
Munoz all the way on the finish.
Yeah, I like to call him Benny Buckets because this guy scores whenever he feels like it seems. CJ Link has the space. I thought he would have shot it. Gets it over to Jacquez Springer. Pump fakes. He's going to shoot another one. He misses that, though, but that's a heat check. Might as well take it. But gets it saved by CJ Link, and Terrell Hendricks scores. Now, there's one thing about this Heat team that I would like to see, and it comes more from their star player, Terrell Hendricks. This is probably one of the better teams he's had in this K1 league thus far, and that's a great pass inside to Seth Johnson. They have a really great team, and he has teammates around him that can do a lot. I would like to see him utilize the talent around him to make himself and his team better. And that's a great pass to the corner. CJ Link shoots that from deep and knocks it down. CJ Link knocks it down. This Heat team getting hot. And he makes him pay for reaching. And that's a great pass to Miguel Munoz with the left hand inside. Way to scoop it through the small spot. And he gets it to Terrell Hendricks. It's going to be short there. He gets it inside, misses. Krivokapic rebound. And Keyshawn Williams with the poke. He comes up with it, and Terrell Hendricks scores. And this is what the Heat do, guys. These guys play defense and get in transition and score. And that'll be a timeout for the Heat. These guys are pumped up right now, looking to make something happen. All right, guys, this is a very close first 10 minutes, 26-23. This game is on pace to be in the hundreds, if we're being honest, as we have 23-26. I'm going to be honest, guys, the Bulls, they just can't turn the ball over. That's really what it's going to come down to. The Bulls have to not turn the ball over, and they have to be able to play in transition with the Heat. The Heat are going to, even if the Heat are losing, these guys can get a spark from pretty much anything. These guys are electric, so you're going to see the Bulls look to slow down the Heat, and you're going to look the Heat to try to speed up the game. It's a tale of two styles. All right, guys, Bulls ball on the baseline inbound. Munoz inside, pulls it from NBA range, misses that one. And Jacque Springer with the rebound, gets it up court, gets it to Terrell Hendricks, jab step, goes right, gets fouled, and he'll be shooting two at the line. Terrell Hendricks, pretty aggressive to start the game as he is most games.
That'll be his first team second.
I believe getting to the free throw line is crucial for this Heat team. And since they are a running team, they do get exhausted at times. So I believe it's important for them to get a breather at times. But as he knocks down the first free throw, and he knocks down the second, scores 23-28. The Heat lead. And Mike Lonergan gets in the game, lost the ball, but he tosses it and gets the assist. Joe Schweitzer. And CJ Link is knocking it down.
Link from downtown.
And that's a great pass inside to Joe Schweitzer, who showed some flashes of brilliance late in the Bucks game. And Trey Anthony just trying to keep control of the ball. Terrell Hendricks, the Euro step, gets it up, over, and gets the foul.
We have a foul on number 3 by Krivokapic. That is his first team's third.
And just a special shout out to Alonzo King here. He's got the baby on the court. You know, we family men first. But Terrell Hendricks does knock down the free throw. Shout outs to all the parents out there, the active parents. We understand your work and the active aunties as well. Because those babies are yours. Yes, that baby is yours if you needed to hear it. Seth Johnson gets his strip. Krivokapic drives hard to the paint, gets it up. But the ball stays there. It'll be Bulls ball. 7:48 remaining. And he might have got away with a travel there, but he gets it to go.
Seth Johnson scored for 2.
Jacque Springer. And the Bulls remain in this 2-3 zone. That's what who did they play last game? I'm sorry. The Heat played the Warriors last week, and the Warriors played them in a 2-3 zone.
That was last week's.
And the Warriors did a pretty good job neutralizing them because they were the bigger team and the stronger team. So they just forced them to shoot the ball. Jacquees Springer saves that. And Cam Ling gets into the game, gets it to Terrell Hendricks, jab steps. He loves that jab step. And he gets to the paint and gets the free throws. He's slowing the game down, but he's playing it his way. They have the lead. And in the first half of these games, the clock doesn't stop unless it's a timeout. So you're taking advantage of having the lead and running the clock is not such a bad strategy. Also getting the Bulls in foul trouble for later in the game. Misses the first free throw, but he looks to capitalize making the second one. And he knocks down the second free throw.
We have a foul on number 24, Trey Anthony. That'll be his first, team's 4.
And that's a great pass. Gets out to C.J. Link. And Trey Anthony gets it inside, floats it up and over, and gets it to go.
Trey Anthony on the mid-range bucket.
And Trey gets him a bucket, and it's like he got 30. 2 points is 30 for Trey, and I love it. And these guys are pretty excited, it seems.
Terrell Hendricks, that'll be his second, team's 5th.
And Terrell Hendricks gets it in the break. He has athletes with him. And that one almost gets it to go. That would have been a crazy finish. And traveling violation.
And a traveling violation, heat ball.
Cam Link. The Bulls are in a pretty good 2-3, but nobody's like trying to break it up right now. Everybody's just kind of standing around. And I'm sorry, that's not C.J. Link. That is Terrell Hendricks. Shoots that, misses. Seth Johnson wraps the ball, gets to the middle, shows some handle, and slams it down. Seth Johnson with the handle and the finish in transition. Now, if your big fella's doing that in transition, I don't know what more you can do. And Trey Anthony gets to the middle and floats it up. Doesn't get it to go. Seth Johnson with the rebound. Tosses it out. Gets it to Benny Munoz. Shoots it from deep. Strong. Nick Crow gets it. Goes up. Doesn't get it. Munoz gets it again. Flips it up. Smacks it. Terrell Hendricks gets it in transition. Gets it to C.J. Link, who's been on fire. And as he continues to knock the shots down. And then he teamed diving on the floor. Trey Anthony, that's a jump ball. And this guy's on fire right now. This guy's trying to get his team sparked up. They have a 10-point lead now. Now, to be honest with you guys, if the Heat can get a win now against the Bulls team that almost beat a very good Bucks team, this will be a very good confidence booster for them, and the Bulls cannot afford to go down 0-3. So this is a big game for both of them as the schedule only gets tougher from here on out. It doesn't get easier as teams get better, as teams get more acquainted, as teamwork becomes more of a thing. And C.J. Link has been on fire from out there. He misses that one, though. Seth Johnson gets it to Nick Crow, who gets all the way and finishes. And Trey Anthony. It's up, floats it over, doesn't get it to go. Cam Link, rebound, doesn't get it. They're pressuring the ball very heavy right now. Gets it to the corner. Miguel Munoz misses that one. Bobby Krivokopich gets it to Benny Munoz at the top, and he'll knock that down.
Benny Munoz from downtown.
And they cut it to back within 5 points, guys. The Heat are going to have to slow this down. Slow down them scoring, should I say. And he turns the ball over there. The Bulls have numbers. They just have to run. Nobody ran to the paint. But I guess he's in there already. Munoz flips it up and over and makes it. Benny Munoz having a good game thus far. right, we're approaching the 2-minute mark. And Cam Link at the top of the key. There you go, CJ, and that's what they want. They want somebody to flash the middle. CJ's doing a good job, but setting screen and rolls in a zone doesn't necessarily free up space. But Terrell Hendricks shoots that, almost gets to Wedgie, but it doesn't go. And that gets stolen. Krivokapic in transition. He's going to shoot the 3-ball, and he's going to knock it down. And Bobby Krivokapic ties the game. And it's 1:33 remaining, guys. Now it's a tie game. It was just a 10-point lead for the Heat, and they were at the free throw line. They stopped getting aggressive in the zone. Trey Anthony was doing a really good job of getting to the paint, trying to score, trying to force the issue and get to the line, but he wasn't getting the whistle that he wanted. But the Bulls are getting back in transition, and to be honest, there's no excuse for the Heat not to get back in transition against this team. They're just way too athletic and too young to not have numbers back in transition. So let's hope that the Heat can separate. But if the Bulls stay on top, it's gonna be hard. All right, baseline out of bounds. Springer shoots it from the right corner, and he's hot. Jacqueline Springer showing why he belongs in this league. And Miguel Munoz with a great pass to Nick Crow inside, but he gets fouled. And he'll go to the line.
Number 45, Terrell Hendricks. That'll be his third, team 6.
And now that's a big foul for Hendricks. Hendricks has 2 more fouls to give before he disqualifies himself. So he'll have to play careful for the entire game. But Hendricks is their tallest player on the floor, it seems. Maybe CJ Link. As Crow takes the free throw and knocks it down. He'll take a second one, and we'll be approaching like right under 25 seconds, 26 seconds, should I say. And that gets hit by Miguel Munoz. Good defense there. That won't stop the clock, though. All right, gets it out to CJ Link, swings it to the corner, shoots that. Springer, and Jacqueline Springer cannot miss. And Nick Crow gets it all the way there, but that'll be offensive basket interference.
And we will count the basket. That was a goal.
All right, guys, that is a goaltending violation. The final score for the half will be 45 Heat, 42 Bulls. We will see you guys in about 3 minutes. All right, guys, we are back underway. It'll be Bulls ball. Benny Munoz pushing the ball. Gets it to Miguel. Gets it inside to Seth Johnson, who misses that. Gets his own rebound, but gets fouled. And he'll shoot 2 at the line to start off. He'd have a 3-point lead coming into this contest.
First team, Cam Link. That'll be his first team first.
And he gets the first one to hit the front of the basket, but it falls in. And he misses the second one. Keyshawn Williams has the ball, pushes it up the floor, gets it to Springer, gives it to Trey Anthony. And I believe he stepped out of bounds on the drive, so it will be a turnover. Krivokapic gets the ball. a great pass there. Munoz, he gets it off. It's a good look. Krivokapic tries to throw it off of him, but misses there. Fouls him in transition. Now, I will have to ask John, our commissioner, about this rule, because that foul the last 2 seasons would have totally been an intentional foul, and it would have been 2 shots at the line if it wasn't a play on the ball. You can't just grab the player. You have to make a play on the ball at least. See, Seth just being down there makes people think twice about going up. And Trey Anthony dives on the floor. He wants to win badly, guys, and you can tell. He's going to have to watch his mouth, though. And Benny Munoz knocks that down.
The Bulls to lead the score is 46-45.
1 point lead for the Bulls.
In the second half.
Let's come back to take the lead, guys. Great athletic catch, but gets it to the middle. Jacquees Springer. It's a great shot by him. All right, and I'm not sure what was called.
Foul, which will be assessed to the Bulls.
And I believe there's a technical foul on the Bulls. I want to say it's a language violation.
That'll be on number 7, Nick Crow. That is his 3rd.
And they got Jacquees Springer taking the free throws, as he has been the hottest player today for this Heat team. And he knocks down the free throw. Oh, he gets 2 shots, and they get the ball, I believe. Misses the second one, but he gets a freebie.
The ball should be assessed to the Bulls.
All right, well, they were just explaining, the scores table was explaining that technical fouls in this league is our league's rule for language violations. It's 2 shots and the opposing team gets the ball. Gets the ball down and he throws it, but it hits the front of the basket, and he gets a technical foul for hanging on the rim.
You can't do that.
He claims that it was people under him, so he didn't want to land on anybody, which I understand, being a smaller guy jumping up there. But he didn't have to pull himself up on the basket. That's probably where the rule came in. The energy in the gym, guys, is pretty lit though. I'll say that much. As Krivokapic will shoot the free throws here. Knocks down the first one. So now that one wasn't a language violation. That one was for hanging on the rim. So the Bulls retain possession after the free throw. And that's a great ball movement by the Bulls team. And they're playing a zone against the Heat, and I think the Heat are struggling against the zone. And that'll be the Bulls' ball. And that's a great spin move, Euro step, but doesn't get it to fall. And that'll be a foul.
We have a foul on number 7, Nick Crow. That'll be his 4th. Or excuse me, the foul will be accredited to number 32, Seth Johnson.
Reverse the call. Nick Crow wasn't near the play, and he fought his case. And I believe they'll call a stepping out of bounds. And Munoz from deep misses that.
And Nick Crow inside for 2.
All right, and it gets quiet in the gym as the Heat are trying to figure a way to break the zone down. Keyshawn Williams doing a good job of getting to the middle so he can create some motion for someone. Cam Link shoots the ball and knocks it down. As Keyshawn Williams gave him the green light to shoot the ball. Krivokapic gets all the way to the basket and gets it to go. Says he's a little too small. And Lonzo King gets all the way inside and finishes. Krivokapic is hot. And he knocks that down.
Bobby Krivokapic from downtown again.
CJ Link shoots it from the left corner and knocks that down. CJ Link is shooting the leather off the ball today. Him and Jacquees Springer. Terrell Hendricks hasn't been scoring at that high clip like he has been, but I believe he's been. I don't even think he's in the game right now.
We have a foul on number 2. Alonzo
He's not in the
King.
game, but he will be checking in. As Munoz gets the foul, he will shoot 2 shots. Bulls lead by 3. We're approaching the 12-minute point in this game. This game is back and forth amongst pace, as I've mentioned before. I believe the Bulls have played more their pace this game. The Heat are just a bit more electric, but the Bulls have also finished on the break as well. So I told Seth Johnson before this game, and even Bobby Krivokapic, I told them just play their game and their pace and make sure that they run in transition, and they'll be able to hold off whatever they do as long as they execute. So this is a game that comes down to execution, and whoever executes their game plan the best. But neither game plan is a bad one. That's for a fact. And he gets it over there to CJ Link, who's been hot, and he makes another 3-ball. And that's a great cut. And he gets it all the way, but Nick Crow with the rebound doesn't get it to go. And Terrell Hendricks gets in the game, and you know he's going to look to be aggressive, as he's going to play the rest of this game, I believe. And you got Keyshawn Williams, gets it back to Hendricks. He has Nick Crow on him. Swings it over to CJ Link. It's all the way to the basket. And almost gets it to go, but doesn't. Bobby Krivokapic pushes it in transition. Probably needs to give it up, and he does. Benny Munoz. Anybody but him, guys. Anybody but him. And guys, this is a great game, as we've had the first 2 games to start off pretty well. And that's a rebound by CJ Link, and he gets the rebound and put back. And Krivokapic gets the ball. They said he was out of bounds. Drops it off to Nick Crow, and he's going to go up. He felt he got fouled, but now you have Keyshawn Williams. Dumps it on the leg. And this is what the Heat team is capable of. And the Bulls need a timeout now as the score is tied, 61-61. Yeah, guys, this is the type of game we expect. There's 10 minutes remaining in this tie ball game. This game has been tied maybe 3 or 4 times throughout the course of the game. I wish I had the ESPN stats and trajectories and all of that stuff to tell me this stuff, but you know, we just playing good ball out here.
Boy, they living like he happening. Grow up, they just give him estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby.
Oh, my fault.
LA been the team, baby. Big Papa with the G, baby. Look, that's
All right. Mike Lonergan gets it up. Munoz gets the ball. Terrell Hendricks guarding him. Gets it down to Seth Johnson. He's going to have to be aggressive as he gets it blocked by C.J. Link. Good pass inside. Doesn't get it to go, though. Great defense by C.J. Link there. And rebound. He's looking to be aggressive. Gets it to Alonzo King. Drives inside. Gets it stripped by Lonergan as he gets pressed. And he turns the ball over there. Didn't have much help. Terrell Hendricks throws it up there. Gets it to Munoz. Pushes it up court. A few people didn't get back. Krivokapic, he's been hot. Is it going to drop? Doesn't drop. But Munoz with another rebound. Put back and inside. Benny Munoz. Inside gives him the 2-point lead. Approaching the 9-minute point. And the Heat's spacing hasn't been the greatest right now. They're spreading out in this zone, kind of deep. Nobody's really moving. These are signs of either inexperience or fatigue. Keyshawn Williams with the rebound, though, and puts it back in. And Munoz, this guy, if he gets it off, it's a good shot. He goes up and finishes. Munoz inside. Benny Munoz is showing why he's a bucket. And great pass inside to Alonzo King. As the 65s, guys. And he asked for it, and so gave it to him, and he goes in, doesn't make the layup though, but he strips it again and goes up and finishes. Bobby Krivokapic gets it on a break, has a break. Munoz shoots it and knocks it down. Benny Munoz is the problem, guys. This guy is knocking everything down. This is a great game, guys. Keyshawn Williams. Terrell Hendricks shoots it and knocks it down. And Munoz looking for the help. Gets it to Seth Johnson inside. Gets it blocked by C.J. Link for the second time.
Sorry, but yay.
No, I'm happy. That's all I'm gonna say.
If this game doesn't wake you up, folks, I don't know what will.
All right, baseline out of bounds. Gets it to Nick Crow. Goes up. Foul. Doesn't get it to fall. All right, we got Nick Crow at the line.
The foul will be on number 2, Alonzo King. That is his third.
And Nick Crow misses the first free throw. That was a very big shot. He's got to make that, though. And he misses both free throws. As C.J. Link gets the rebound there. Terrell Hendricks goes all the way to the basket, passes it. Keyshawn Williams, left corner, misses that one though. Cam Link tips it. And the Heat end up with the ball. Terrell Hendricks shoots it from deep. Misses that one. A lot of hustle going on, guys. And that's a great pass inside to Krivokapic. And he misses the bunny. Oh, he's going to regret that one. As Cam Link gets it to Hendricks and he scores. And Alonzo King gets the ball loose. Hey, and this Heat team is very, very scrappy. Very scrappy team in the Heat. Bobby Krivokapic gets it down to Seth Johnson, goes up and finishes at one.
Seth Johnson inside and one.
And that is a big basket right there as he can cut the lead to one.
His second, team's fifth. We are under 5 minutes now, folks. We are now entering crunch time.
We promised you guys this Sunday would be full of great games. And if you didn't know, the game of the week is after this game. Right, you know. This game could have easily been game of the week with the way they're playing. So the fact that we have game of the week next, oh, the day must be great. Cam Link gets it to CJ Link is on fire. He's not missing anything, guys. That is his 7th 3-ball of the game. And they call a traveling violation. And I believe Bobby's going to lose his cool here. Good job, Bobby. All right, Terrell Hendricks bringing the ball up the floor. Terrell Hendricks has been great defensively this game. Scoring-wise, he's doing, and that's another traveling violation. I'm trying to understand what's going on with pushing off the pivot foot. All right, Benny Munoz with the ball. And he gets the ball in transition to Terrell Hendricks. Great pass to Keyshawn Williams. But these guys are hustling, and they get the basket to go. This is a team full of hustlers and athletes, guys. And I would easily say the Heat is the most athletic team in this league. These guys get everywhere fast.
Very scrappy. In a good way.
All right, guys, we're approaching the 3-minute mark. Clock doesn't stop until under 2 minutes. Or at the 2-minute mark, should I say. Gets it tipped. Seth Johnson goes inside and finishes.
Seth Johnson inside.
Alonzo King with the mid-range jump shot, misses that. Doesn't get it to go. And he has another steal. Alonzo King has gotten so many steals just from chasing people. Throws it up to you guys. This guy has been on fire all day, and he comes in off the lob and catches a body. We need an ambulance. We need a paramedic. We need somebody to do some healing around here. I'm watching up here again in the booth, guys. I wish you guys could see it with me. I believe technical fouls are going to be assessed. It started with Alonzo King getting the steal off Seth Johnson. Then Jacquees pushing it up to Terrell Hendricks being unselfish and throws it up to CJ Link with the throwdown. Oh my God. That is probably play of the year thus far. They just sent the entire gym up, guys. There's a one-shot technical for it, and I believe the Heat will pay the price. And it was a foul as well, so he gets a free throw. And he throws it hard. I guess he's a little too excited. And I believe there's technical free throws.
Foul assessed to the Heat. Off of that big bucket. On the bench, excuse me. That foul was according to Nick Crow, by the way, folks. That is his fourth.
A lot of people patting their heads in here, and I bet none of them itch. That was a body. All right, now, I hate to speak it into existence, but I'm glad the Bulls called a timeout because I believe both teams need a breather from everything that just happened to get back into game mode, because games can be easily won and lost off simple plays like that.
Keep your head up, I want you to grow with it. Alright, okay. Ready it. No contest. Right? So, the brother guy gives his number to my I'm sick of it. They bring his thing to get my brothers quick. I can't even get this seen and with this quick.
Yeah, guys, I'm actually kind of speechless right now. I mean, momentum is obviously in the Heat's favor, but the Bulls have every capability of turning this game back around. It's 2 minutes remaining. It's a 5-point game. Clock stops after everything at this point, so it's just a lot that can happen in this 5 minutes with a 5-point deficit for the Bulls. 2 minutes, I'm sorry. Very goofy. But all right, Benny Munoz picks the ball up. And he doesn't get the foul call, but he gets the rebound. They go up, they're fighting for it. And I believe it was out of bounds. That'll be the Heat ball. Now, all the Heat have to do is protect the ball. They do not have to force anything. The Bulls are in a zone, so they're not looking to press anything. If they do press inside of a zone, that should leave somebody open. So they need, there you go. So there you go. Now they're trying to press in this zone, but that's going to leave somebody open. And it just so happens to be the hot man. And he won't let. That is his 8th 3-ball. That's another steal. And Keyshawn Williams will go to the corner. And he gets the pass and scores. And he wasn't paying attention, as I believe he thinks the game was lost, but he shoots the 3-ball there, knocks it down. I guess he is still in the game.
Downtown, making this a 7-point game with a minute remaining.
And that's a bad pass. And that's a 5-point game again. They just created 5 more points of separation, and the gap gets closed literally within 4 seconds. And then Terrell Hendricks, I thought he was about to dunk that, but he goes in and finishes.
Giving them a 7-point cushion.
Miguel Munoz pushes the ball up the floor. Alonzo King is getting his hands on everything. And Bobby Krivokapic for another. And just like that, and that's another steal from the Bulls. Bobby Krivokapic, you got that's off. But Nick Crow the rebound, that's off. And then you got the Heat on the break. You got Keyshawn Williams. Lays it in this time. Lays it in this time. He understands the game is on the line. But this guy here misses Nick Crow. He gets it going.
And Nick Crow on the foul. That will be his 5th.
And Nick Crow fouls out of the game.
I accidentally reset the clock. I'm just losing it right now.
Guys, we're having some technical difficulties up here. We're too excited to run this right now. And Alonzo King lays it up, doesn't get it to go, but the Heat have done a great job rebounding against the much bigger Bulls team, and they foul Keyshawn Williams. 18 seconds left, 4-point game. This is still anybody's game, guys, but it's like the momentum shifts so much. The Heat have the more athletes, so they are definitely getting in better positions for rebounding, on the breaks, defense, just being able to get to a lot. And Keyshawn Williams knocks down the first one. That's a big shot. He makes the game a 2-possession game for sure. If he makes this next one, it's a 3-possession game. And he misses, but as a lane violation, he left a little too early. He can't leave until the ball touches the basket. The shooter can't leave until the ball touches the basket. Anybody else inside the lane can move once the ball is up.
They are still in it.
Good press.
And the Heat are doing a good job trapping and pressing. Munoz is just showing off his handle. Krivokapic can't miss, but he did miss. And then you got Miguel Munoz, Mini Munoz for 3.
Miguel Munoz from downtown to make this a 2-point game.
You got Mini Munoz as well. And that, I believe, is a timeout. I think that was the Bulls' final timeout. Yeah, that was the Bulls' final timeout, I believe. All right, guys, it's 5.3 seconds remaining in this game. The Heat have been shooting the ball. Well, I'm just going to say CJ Link has been shooting the ball very well for the Heat. Outside of him and Jacquees Springer, those two guys are doing a really good job shooting. Terrell Hendricks has not found his rhythm this game, but one thing about a special player is that when they don't get their rhythm, they're able to find other people in their rhythm. Hence, that lob that he threw to CJ Link was a very unselfish play when he could have went all the way himself. But and these guys are just ridiculous athletes, as they can be in plenty of positions to win. But it'll be baseline out of bounds for the Heat. The Bulls' best idea is to foul. The Heat are not great free throw shooters, so if they can miss one, the Bulls have plenty of shooters to be able to make this a game. Bulls have no more timeouts. The Heat have one. And they foul him, but he wanted the shot. I don't know if that puts them in the 1-and-1 or if that's a shooting foul. I believe it's a 1-and-1.
Foul number 25, Benny Munoz. That'll be his third, team's 8. Terrell Hendricks to the free throw line.
Guys, just side note, I'm loving this microphone. I can kind of look away for a second so you guys can still hear me.
It is the 1-and-1. The Bulls can advance off a miss.
But the Bulls don't have a timeout, I believe.
And he knocks down the first to give them a 3-point cushion.
So he knocks that down. If he makes this next one,
the Bulls have no timeouts remaining. They must go.
If he makes this next one, the game is pretty much over. The Bulls don't have any more timeouts. But if he misses this, they can pull a Billy Baptist last season and just chuck it from half court. But he makes it, and I believe that seals their first win. And Munoz shoots it from deep, and that'll be the game, guys. The Heat win, guys, 91, Bulls 87. Thank you for the game. You will have Caleb Johnson calling the next game. That'll be the Grizzlies and Lakers, and we will see you guys then.